Welcome back, everybody, to some wacky, wild adventures in Abarenbou Princess, the silly comedy RPG from Japan on the PlayStation 2. This is your room. Why, thank you, Jasmine. Boy, she's kind of hitting on our hero here a bit. So you can rotate the camera as you explore areas and dungeons. It's kind of cool. You guys might notice like a little bit of a skip in the music. Oh, Jasmine's room. She's gonna leave it unlocked for us if we ever need to talk to her for some counseling. But yeah, as I mentioned, you might hear a little bit of skip in the music, and that's because I'm cutting the loading screens, if possible, out of the game. Every time I go through a door in this game, it's got a loading screen, and it's kind of annoying. So I've been trying to just cut out the loading screen so it's nice and smooth and fast for you guys to watch this. But yeah, that's kind of one negative. This has a lot of loading times between areas. Kind of like Tales of the Abyss had a lot of slow loads and between areas and whatnot. So this game unfortunately suffers from that a little bit. Whenever you go through a door, there's actually kind of a long load. So I'm trying to cut those out. That way you don't have to watch those. Alright, we're going into the crazy, rowdy princess's room. She leaves her armor and stuff all over the floor. Princess, she'll help you. I can do it by myself. Is Shion with you? Yes. Shion, please wait. If you try to peek in on me, I will kill you. Man, I love these choices here. It's like they're all so good. I'll try this one. I don't want to die, really. But when we were children, we got into the bath together. So you use gags from when we were children a lot, don't you? By the way, that's very common in Japan for children to get into the bath together, so that's not really a weird thing. Even if they're not related, it's part of culture, saving water and various other reasons for that. But so real quick, I want to see what options I have here. So this is Shion's diary. And by the way, he's calling her Rue, if you notice in a lot of these documents and whatnot. There's some pretty funny stuff written. But her name is Rouge. The rowdy princess from this game is Rouge, but a lot of places she's called Rue for short. So if you see the katakana Ru, it's referring to Rouge. Sorry, I kind of went fast through those. If you're curious about reading them, just pause the video. And then we have this correlation thing, which is kind of interesting. Shows some of the relationships. Here we have Rouge, the princess, our rowdy princess. The princess's mother, the king, advisor. Here's Coco, which I saw in the introduction. So I think this cat girl is going to become a party member. And then Oba-chan, the cat girl's grandma. So yeah, it'll be kind of cool when we get Coco. She looks interesting. And this is the queen, who I mentioned the first one, apparently has some kind of stone curse on her to turn into a stone statue or something. I don't know if that's happened or if we're going to try to prevent that or what. Jasmine, of course, is the advisor. Himitsu, so her body weight there is a secret. So we can't really see her body weight. And of course we are Shion. And the princess weighs 43 kilograms. Apparently she didn't keep hers a secret. And we can't really do the connection skills and motivation yet. Ugh. She's upset because her lipstick always, starts to melt and, sort of come off or whatever. Shion, what are you doing here? As always, you're incredibly skilled at having stars spinning around. Remember in the first episode, she also knocked him out. And he was on the floor all dizzy. Hurry, stop messing around and get up. The team of heroes and justice. By the way, I will be cutting a lot of talking. If there's, if there's a lot of talking, a lot of dialogue, I'll just cut it short so we can more enjoy the action parts of the game. So she's talking about making a 4-man cell, making a team here of justice to fight evil and help her mom, of course. The first option is from the first episode when they were children. I'll be the hero's horse again. Even if I refuse, you'll still make me join you anyway, right? Man, it's so hard to choose. But depending on your choice, I'll be the real hero. Depending on what you choose, it increases their motivation and can decrease the other character's motivation. As you can see with those little stars. And that affects combat in this game. So this is a little bit of a tutorial. Shion's got to decide our Sobi and also our motivation. Help us, help motivate us during battle. So he's the planner. He's head of planning what we do in combat. So basically, making the combat choices, just like in Final Fantasy style game, which you saw in the first episode, we did have a fight. So she wants to know about this, shall I explain to you the Yaruki system, the motivation system? This will probably make her mad. Nobody knows Rue's explanation. So Jasmine's happy about that and she's not. It's like, because of that response, Rouge, 53 points down. That's herself. And Jasmine, 48 points down. Of course, that's a lie. But if you say something like that in a real situation, that's what will happen. And it won't be a joke. Oh no, I've been talking to you so long that now my lipstick is starting to melt. I'm gonna try to fix it. Alright, Shion, the planner of battle. What are we gonna do? I want to put as many of these choices in as I can, too. Let's head to the Demon Lord's castle! Something you would say in an RPG. Yeah, it's hard to decide, but I gotta go with the funniest one. I don't think there is a Demon Lord in this game. Boo. Okay, anyway, I do want to leave a bunch of the, some of the dialogue in because it's pretty funny. And some of the comments, and some of the choices that you can do in this game are kind of one of the highlights. And, the three choices are pretty funny. And, they don't make a whole lot of, effect on the story, but they do affect the character's motivation, as you saw. And the motivation will affect their performance in combat. Because you see I'm going through all these doors, and every single one of these doors seriously has a loading screen between each one. And so I'm trying to cut those out for you guys. So that's why it may look quick, and the music might skip a little bit. Because I'm cutting all those loading screens out. There's that poor statue that got destroyed from the first episode. But alright, it seems like our quest is starting up here in earnest. Silver Bell Castle. We've got the legendary tower. So there's a bunch of places to explore here, it looks like. And this is just the town, it looks like. So we're going to go to the town and maybe buy some armor or maybe see if we can recruit somebody for the party. But we've already got 3 people in the party, so... So yeah, it's been 10 years since Shion's been back, as you remember from the first episode. And she's saying the town is pretty boring, so don't be disappointed. There's nothing here that's interesting at all. And she's sort of explaining about the town a bit, but of course it's her that's disappointed with the town. Because these 10 years, it's just a boring place for her, of course. A lot of her talk is really selfish, the princess here. Let me go ahead and save real quick, because I haven't saved for a while. Alright, so I saved the game, and we're going to go... we talked to the town kind of police guy, and he says there's a wanted poster out for a cat girl from a cat tribe. So we're going to go and try to find this girl that has a bounty on her head. But these guys are doing the same, and they don't want us to get in the way. These guys are mendokusai. What shall we do? Let's make them as rust on our swords. The count of 3, let's run. That bottom one, dogeza. Dogeza is sort of the, the Japanese bowing so low that your face is on the ground. Oh man, I was so tempted to do the last one. Let's turn them into rust on our swords. But if we do that, you're just going to make me do it, right? Rouge is happy with that. Jasmine is not. What are you guys doing secretly talking among yourselves? Pechapai. Oh, she insulted her breasts. Don't want to do that to a girl who's the princess. Leave this to me, Shion. They're not really my type, but I'll take care of it. Chimpira no minasan. Yeah, a lot of the dialogue in this game is pretty tongue-in-cheek. Hurry up and come at us! Wow, so polite. I'll take you up on your kind words. Here I go. Oh, you surprised me. But that was just looking cool, right? You're all talk and nothing else. And of course she cut their clothes up like a true samurai. This big guy is a funny voice actor. So not just your pants next time. Is in their underwear. So we're gonna see, I can't beat you in 100 years, but, whoever catches the cat girl first is the winner. I'll take that challenge on. Alright. It's 10,000 whatever the currency is in this game to catch this cat girl from this cat tribe. Which, as you guys know, is Coco from that relationship thing. So apparently Coco is wanted, and you'll see all these wanted posters of her all around town. Kind of feel bad for her. So here's the cheesy poster of Coco from the cat tribe, and she's apparently worth a lot of money. And I'm not really sure why she's wanted, but yeah, she's wanted. So we're gonna see who gets her first. There she is! Get her! There she is. 10,000, whatever this currency is. Capture her! I'm not sure how much that is. Yeah, they don't seem to be doing a very good job. And now he's repeating himself. It's the small little cat. Get her! Oh. It's a cat. It's a cat. That guy's IQ seems to be a little low. What was that just now? Let's go check it out. What do you mean, what was that? Rouge? That was the cat we're supposed to be catching. But actually, I'm just hoping she'll join our party. Here we go again, same line. This game likes to repeat dialogue for comedic effect. Catch her for this 10,000 whatever money. Ah, coming again. Oh, please help me. There are evil men that are after me. Please save me. It's like, good, I've got a great image. Don't worry, beautiful princess, or lovely maiden in distress. Oh, this is so great. I love saying that. But of course, you're the one in this poster and you're the thief, right? Oh. You found me out. I guess you guys aren't as stupid as you look. I thought I would fool you. So, see you next time. It's a cat! It's a cat! It's like, is that really the, cat tribe person that put the curse on my mom? The stone curse? So I guess she's also wanted for putting the curse on the queen, but I don't think that's true. It's just sort of a rumor or something. Buaka. Just a funny way of saying baka. You're so stupid, human. Can't catch me. So I'm gonna go check on my grandma, and after that I'll come back and play with you guys. Goodbye, buaka. Stupid fools. She called me buaka twice. She called me stupid twice. Oh man, I'm super tempted to choose that. So yeah, buaka is just kind of a funny version of baka, which is Japanese for stupid. So that bottom one is kind of, I'll catch her with my own hands, but it's actually the word for tie up, so I'm translating it directly. Let me try the first one here. I'm calling her cute, but not really. I'm saying it sarcastically. Rouge didn't seem to like that. So is it really that cat tribe that turned Mama into stone? It would be super embarrassing if such a thing were to happen from me, from such a person. I'd rather die 100 times over than that happen. That's some crazy logic, princess. There's that little cat. Chase her. The $10,000. Whatever it is. Yeah, we're repeating this again. This is like the 4th time. Still chasing her through town. Wow, all day long, chasing her back and forth. It's like, let's join them in their game of tag and playing it. Kakurenbo and Onigoko, playing chase and hide and seek and tag and whatever. Oh, we gotta try to get this cat girl first. Aha! So Rouge here surprised. The guys and the cat girl just sort of disappeared here on the dead end. Maybe they jumped into the garbage can. Make sure to search there, Shion. Okay, so yeah, I'm just saying Rue here because he's calling her Rue as her name is Rouge. Okay, now this decision looks tricky. Like, how can I get a positive response out of both of them? Maybe the first one seems to be the most logical choice. Nothing to see here. I kind of like that too, but I think I'll just go with the first one. He's saying it's incredibly round, isn't it? He was talking about the covering, so they must have snuck down there. So, for justice, and even if we die, let's go down here. but it's gonna smell really bad. It's probably gonna make me cry. Alright, we got our first dungeon in this game, it looks like. Awesome. So far this game is pretty amusing. But yeah, I'm really hoping to get into some fights soon, because the fighting system looks really interesting. Oh, there she is. They've got her surrounded. Uh-oh. Calling her Muzoku, the Mew tribe, which is kind of a cat tribe, and saying she's got nothing special. She's just good at running away and nothing else. It's like, please spare me. She's messing with them. But one little kid against 3 adults is kind of unfair. What shall we do here? Save the week. Let's save her insults. She said buaka twice even. I love that. Man, I'm super tempted to choose that. Okay. She said buaka and twice! We should just leave her to die. I guess Rouge didn't like that. Let's just see what's going to happen from here. Muzoku is actually pretty powerful, pretty strong race. They can turn into tigers. So I guess this isn't going to work. Coco-chan, transform! Go! I love it. Cheesy sound effects. It's like, shouldn't we save the 3 guys this time? Since they are the ones that look like they need saving instead of the cat. She was pretending to swing a sword there. Shung shung shaking and put it in its scarab. Yeah, a lot of the comedy in this game is just great. Doing some really great Japanese sound effects too. Rouge is pretty impressed by her sword, her fake sword play. So kind of half demon blood also. She thinks it's awesome. Kakkoi! My dragon or that small Neko girl. I don't know. I think we'll have to find out which is more powerful. Okay guys, we may have some interesting stuff coming up here soon, so I think I'm going to end the episode here. Stay tuned, and in the next one, we'll find out what happens with our cat girl and see if she joins us in the game. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Join me in the next episode of Abarenbou Princess. Ja, mata ne.